Around the corner from Northwestern's favorite campus coffee spot in the Norris University Center is the Dittmar Memorial Gallery. From May 15th to June 11th, the gallery is hosting the Department of Art Theory and Practice 2015 senior show entitled Gorge. Jean Dunning teaches a studio critique class with all the seniors whose work comprises the show.
We used the opportunity of the show to talk a little bit about some of the statements that they were writing for the show. And, I talked to them about, what typically goes on a wall label and an exhibition checklist and things like that. They had assistance from people in the department, but they installed it themselves. They decided how to lay out the show. I mean, they really did it, which I think is fantastic that they get to have that kind of experience.
Tanner Maxwell is one of the 5 senior art majors with work in the show. He is also the show's coordinator.
I started out doing at least some of the initial design concepts for all the marketing and that kind of stuff. But then I guess towards the end I was more of the liaison between Dittmar Gallery, where the show is, and the artists in the show.
Dulcinea de Guerre is another senior art major.
That might have been the hardest thing in the whole process, is personally figuring out how you were going to display your works technically and making sure that they look good, because it's so different to show work in a class and in a critique than to have it hanging up here for a month.
We had to construct some temporary walls to separate some of the pieces, to hang some of the pieces. I think one of the pieces in there actually incorporates the wall.
We had someone come in and help us to show us how to build a wall, but that took 2.5 days, and we only had 5 days to install our work. And so that was hugely difficult. I mean, just in terms of time and manual labor, I was my body hurt afterwards.
But these are all a body of artwork that we have been developing as art majors for the better part of, I guess, 2 years. We're all busy with other classes and, graduating and finding jobs on top of, developing this body of work and being artists. It's just a lot of little pieces that come together, and I'm impressed that only the 5 of us were able to do it.
This is Abby Kamen reporting for Medill.